What's that?
That's just the
Welcome back to Quad Feed.
Yo,
It's
what's
me,
good?
your boy Oscar.
boy Dizzy Don.
Ricky.
Slick Rick here, yeah.
Ran through Ricky.
Boy.
Fuck you, dog. Don't get mad because you don't get no bitches on your dick.
Ran through Ricky.
What?
Ran through Ricky.
Okay,
What
so
about no pussy, John?
damn.
Boy, ran through Ricky.
So I wanted to talk about scary stuff today. So we can go in order, and like we could say like personal experience stuff. Like it could be either paranormal or like Home Alone or like some crazy shit. Like another human being did something, you know what I mean?
I got some crazy shit, some demonic shit.
All right, so who's going first?
But I don't believe in the devil.
Boy, what?
Who wants to go first?
I kind of believe in paranormal stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
Oscar, you go first.
Oh, so let me show y'all. Oh, I can't with my phone. So the other night, on my cameras, I swear it was like 1 in the morning. You know the little orbs
Yeah.
that float? Dude, I saw one on my camera outside my house.
Mm-hmm.
I swear it was an orb, dude. It had to be. I recorded on my phone. I could probably put it in the video, but like, I swear, like it looked like the orbs that you see like on Ghost Adventures and stuff. The stuff they catch on camera, and it was just floating there like forever. And I was like, what the hell? Like it looked really bold too. Like it couldn't be something else. So I was like, what the heck?
It was just floating around.
Yeah, on the side of my house in the camera. It was like 2 in the morning or 1 in the morning, I think. I recorded off my phone. I still have it. I've been meaning to show people, but I didn't post it. I was gonna post it on Snap, but I didn't. But yeah. And I remember when I was little, I swear, dude, like, I think it was like 10 or 12. One time I was laying in my bed in my house, in my mom's house, and I swear in the corner of my eye, in my closet, there's this freaking like face, like poop, like poked out. Like poked out. What?
When you lived by
You
Southland?
said pooped.
I did. I did.
You said
I
a head
did.
pooped out.
I meant to say poked. I was gonna say poked. It like popped at the same
When you
time.
lived behind Southland?
Yeah, my mom's house. I was like 10. I swear I was watching TV and I was bold too. Like I saw that and I got up and ran towards the fucking closet. And I looked in there and I was like,
You're white.
no.
You're white.
You go running or what?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I just felt bold. No, I just felt bold and I remember feeling that. Like I was like, what the hell is that? And I
What would
just
you
got
do
up
if
and
they
I just
just
ran
got
in
in your
there.
face?
What?
What would you do? You'd be out of there.
I know I would have,
You
but
just
I
look
was
in
like,
there and
at
there's
my
something
mind,
just looking at you. It's all fucking like a tall ass, like
demon or
fucking
something.
creepy looking alien looking.
What the
thing.
fuck? Nah, it was weird looking. I just see it, like poke out real quick, and then like I was like, it went back in, and that's when I ran towards it, and I looked in the closet, and I was like, what the heck? But I don't know if my mom was playing tricks, but I don't know. It looked really real. Like it was my peripheral vision, you know, because I was watching TV, and I just see it like this and go back in, and then that's when I ran to the closet and looked in there.
You saw it?
Yeah, dude, I saw something. It was like a face.
Do you ever feel like you have like it's either like muscle spasms is what I think it is, or it feels like somebody touched you, like literally
Like
just
when you're asleep? Like when you're
no, like
awake?
when you're just standing there, yeah,
I think I know what you're
and
talking
like
Yeah.
you'll feel like your muscle move, or it felt like somebody could have just like touched you, like you know, like touched you.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like that's happened before, but I didn't ever think of it. Like I'd feel it and I'd be like, I always thought it was like, you know, my muscles moving or something fucking pushed me, like touched me, like poked me.
It could be.
This shit's weird.
Is that all you're gonna say? Is that your story? Or like,
No, it's just something that
Oh.
happens.
do you have
I
anything?
felt that before. Yeah, I mean, I guess
Could be a
whenever
ghost passing through you.
my tia got possessed in a house,
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that.
that was probably the craziest thing.
What happened?
We were younger. It was me, my brother, my sister, my older brother, and my younger sister. Both my sisters and both my brothers. And we all stayed in one room, and my parents had their own room across the house, and there was a living room in between the two. And so this is late. We're already all laying down in our room, all the kids. And they're all like in the living room, like drinking. It's like my mom, my stepdad, his brother, and his girlfriend at the time. Her name was Ironica. What's her name?
Ironica.
Ironica.
Who the fuck names their kid Ironica?
That was her name.
Damn.
That was unique.
Ironica.
It's rare.
That was ironic that she got fucking named that.
Yeah, her
It
name
was ironic that she didn't
Ironica.
get swallowed.
Head.
Yeah, so it was all of them there, and we're just asleep in our room, and like we start hearing them go crazy, and we're like, what the hell, y'all hear that? We open the door and we look out there, and it's like a hallway that leads straight to so you can see into the living room, and we look, and my tia is like up against the wall, and my stepdad and my mom are like fucking holding her up against the wall, and she's like fucking screaming, going crazy. And my stepdad's in her face, like saying, like talking shit, like this is my house, get the fuck out of my house, and like he's like, oh, they're talking shit to her, and like like after that, she was there screaming for a little bit, and my uncle was there, Matt, my stepdad's brother. She kept calling his name and all that. She kept saying like, Matt, help me and all this. And then so like we waited, or after a while, she called like the priests and stuff. My mom at our church. Like the priests and stuff. So like the priests pull up and they're doing all that shit, you know, where like they got the fucking cross and they're like talking shit, like fucking exorcist type shit, like whipping him, talking and all this out of a book, and he's got like his hands in her face and all that out of the Bible, and his wife is there too, the pastor's wife, and she keeps telling, her name's Ironica, she keeps telling her stop calling out to Matt and like call out to God. And so she starts doing that, and so they didn't. I mean, I remember all that happening, but they wouldn't like we were just like from watching it from the door because we couldn't get out the room. They were like they wouldn't let us get out of the room, and so after a while, you know, I guess that all happened, and you know, she started reading the Bible and all that a lot more. But in that same night, after all that happened, and like they went to bed and all that, everybody was asleep. It's me, my little brother, and my little sister, and we all sleeping in the same little twin-sized bed. And I wake up because I hear them and they're freaking crying. And I was like, what do you? I was like, hey, what's up with y'all? And they were like, and they kept saying something's moving the bed. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then like right there, like it felt like somebody grabbed the foot of the bed, like the big wood thing, and picked it up and is like dropping it, like keeps picking it up and dropping it, the bed that we're on. And that was scary as fuck when that happened too. That happened the same night she got possessed.
Are you sure your Thea wasn't just on drugs?
Well,
She got fucked up.
you know what I was gonna say, were y'all drinking? Was she just drunk?
Maybe she was on drugs.
No.
Hmm.
Like she got out of it and she reads the Bible now and all that. Like she's like changed.
Like she
Like
said
something in
that
her-
was really
That
Something
opened
in-
eyes or something?
Something in her changed, yeah.
After that?
After that, yeah.
Damn.
Did y'all go back to sleep right after that, or y'all just like, well, fuck?
Well, we were asleep and then I get waking up because our fucking bed is moving.
So you actually felt that?
What did you do? You just laid there?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, I mean, what are you gonna do? Get up and punch something you can't see?
Run and go turn the light on?
Yeah, turn the light on.
I mean, we
In
could
that
see. It
room.
wasn't that dark in the room.
The fuck, y'all just hold each other until y'all went back to sleep?
Yeah, it was
That nigga with a body y'all just sleeping in, man.
we were like, after a while, I stopped and we were just like, man, like we fell back asleep. I remember though that night.
I would not be able to fall back to sleep. I'd be so scared.
I remember though that night. Though,
How old were you?
I was in that grade. What grade was 7 or whatever?
In 7th grade? It's
Oh,
12.
that's-
That house, 7th grade.
Oh, the one by Coronado?
Yeah,
That's
the
when it
one
happened?
right across the street.
I remember
Wait,
you
for
lived there.
real?
That's
That
the
was-
house that
Because
happened.
I have a story about that house, like a scary story.
Is it like a demon?
Oh, shit, that house
No,
haunted,
yeah.
bro.
House is probably
Because I used to live there, bro. You just give me goosebumps.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Bro, you just give me fucking goosebumps, bro. That's crazy.
You lived in the house, too?
Yeah, I lived before him.
Oh, so what happened? Tell me. Yeah, never mind. Maybe this is shit's true, bro.
Same goes.
Y'all
Well,
need-
what else? Finish your story.
Y'all need to call Zach, dude,
That's all that
from Ghost
happened.
Adventures.
But
Okay.
wait, what was I saying? Because I probably was gonna say something.
Yeah, you were.
What was I saying?
Well, you
I don't
said
know.
after she changed, like the bed. My bed. The bed was.
Oh
like,
yeah, like we didn't do it. Like after that, I fell asleep. But I do remember that night. We had a fan on in that room because it was like a summer night. I'm pretty sure it was hot. We had a fan on that room, and I remember waking up and I had the blankets around me except for my head. And I remember, dude, I was sweating under the blankets, and my fucking the air from that thing from the fan was like freezing. Like I was sweating inside, but my face was freezing cold.
What room did y'all stay in?
And the one on it's got the It's the window facing towards the front on the very end.
Like when you go in, you turn to the left. It's like another living room. The second living room.
No, the very far back right room. Like that's the windows leading to the front.
So you go in, you turn it right, and the
The very
second
last
door
room on the right.
on the right. That was my mom's room.
That's where we were. That shit
And the
was
one
happening.
across, or the one across from that was my sister's room, and then mine and my brother's was the first room to the right.
So,
But
are you done, John?
Yeah. That's
So what happened with you at the house?
So like, how old was I when I stayed? I was like 5 or 6. It was right before we moved over there by Thunderbird.
Wait, that was.
I was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, it was like first, second grade. So yeah, 5 maybe 6.
Yeah, I was like 5, I think. I don't really remember. But when we lived there, it was me, Melinda, my sister, and we were chilling, and she was getting ready to like, I guess we were gonna go eat or something, and she was putting on her makeup, right? And she was looking in the mirror, obviously, and it was just me and her in the living room, and everybody was in the car waiting. She was just putting her makeup on, right? And she was putting her makeup on, and I was watching her like in the mirror, like putting it on. I was just curious. I was little. I was like, why do y'all put that on? And she was just like, it's just what us girls do. And I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of weird. So I was just watching her, and then we just see a black shadow from the mirror, because we're both looking in the mirror, run like behind us, like real fast. And me and her look at each other, and we're like, you saw that, right? And she was like, yeah. So then we're just like, what the fuck? Like, we just freeze, and we stay there for like a little bit, and then we just run outside the house, and we like go tell our mom and everything. And then my mom goes in there and like checks whatever, and then we just leave. But like, that's the only.
Leave, like, just leave the house, or like.
Yeah, because we were gonna leave, and she was just putting her makeup, and everybody was in the car. And when that happened, I remember like I'm watching it in my head right now, like she was put on her makeup, and we just see a black shadow bolt just. It was in the living room, and it ran in that second living room where I guess it was a garage that made it into the living room, that one, and it just ran like into that living room, and I was like, oh shit. I looked at my sister, and she like, we both were like eyes wide open, and she was like, did you see that? I was like, yeah. And then she was like, oh shit. And then we just like ran off.
Wait, you sure there was no one else at all then?
No,
There was nobody?
No, everybody was in the car.
Damn. Maybe that whole place, that whole neighborhood, like on that area. Remember like in Coronado, whenever they did like the Bloody Mary in the restroom, and they like recorded it, and I don't know.
That was in our class. Remember?
We were all in Coronado though. We were all 7th grade.
Yeah, but you remember Coach, what's his name? Lopez's?
Oh yeah, that class.
What was it? 7th period or 8th period?
That was 7th grade.
No, period. It was 8th period.
7th period.
Oh,
7th period,
yeah.
something like that.
How many periods did we have?
Because I remember it was Melissa.
We had 8 periods.
It was Melissa, Mariah, Esme, and all the girls that
Yeah.
went into the
But
restroom.
I swear that was Coronado. I remember it being Coronado.
Yeah, but
Oh,
our
you said 8th
period.
period. Oh, 8th period. 7th period.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they said they tried deleting the video, and it wouldn't let them or something like that.
What?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
promise.
remember. I
They
don't
kept,
remember.
They kept deleting it because like they got in trouble for it, and they said delete the video.
But you remember they would. That's when that pencil thing came out, and everybody would do it, and it would go like in and out, or whatever. Like you would hold the pencils.
Charlie.
Yeah.
No, that Charlie
Shit like that
was
too.
in sophomore year when you put the 2 pencils like that on the paper.
No, that was in 7th grade. I remember.
Well, they brought it back sophomore year because I have a video of like me and DeAndre doing it. And it's fit like, and it was like a meme.
That class. Hey, didn't your dad go to school with that kid that died there?
I think
I
so.
remember you telling me.
Yeah.
There's a kid that died there.
Yeah, he was playing football, and he had like a heart attack, right, or something like that.
I don't even remember.
Where Coronado?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
He died like
Dude,
at the
so
school.
Now I'm almost positive that house is haunted.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Because
That house
well,
is
that's
haunted.
that's like the only clear like scary thing or like phenomenon that I remember seeing. Because I mean I didn't live there for long. But yeah, that's like a clear memory that I'll have forever.
That's crazy to think about now, looking back. I used to be there alone at night with the door wide open, and the screen door was the only thing there. I would just be walking around like comfortably in that house.
What was your family?
Like they would be, I don't know what they might be out.
Like,
Your whole family's gone.
We don't love John.
There's only one there.
Yeah, like it's probably a weekend. And
John probably was like, I want to play the Xbox.
You were like 7th grade. You were like 13.
John was probably like, I want to play the Xbox and go home.
Yeah, I remember because I would play, it's a Tom Clancy game.
Splinter Cell.
No, it's
Rainbow?
Future Soldier.
I used to play Splinter Cell all the time. That shit was fun as fuck.
GameCube,
I used to crawl in the hallways and put my legs like how we used to do it.
But that's creepy because I would just sit there like at night with all the lights off with that screen door closed and the front door open. And I would just be sitting there playing a game.
I would leave that locked, the front door, if you were
That's
home
what I'm
alone.
saying. I didn't care back then. Like, but thinking about it now, that shit was scary.
Yeah.
The fucking demon probably
Well,
watching
yeah,
in
well,
every
like-
corner of that house.
Like
Yeah.
that figure, it was just black, complete black. Like I didn't see no face features, no body. It was just a black shadow that just ran.
It's crazy.
I didn't see like no body outline. Like it didn't have a body. It was just a black thing, just real fast.
What about you, Tayvian? What's your story?
I mean, the scariest thing I probably witnessed is probably like, I would say like sleep paralysis maybe.
Damn, that's crazy.
It was in that apartment right there by the Stonebriars, one right across the
Your
street.
mom?
Yeah. And I was asleep. I remember it
We
was
were
like,
in college.
no, we already moved back. I was going to SPC.
Okay, cool.
And I remember I was asleep and my mom was already at work. And my brother was in his room. And the door was open so I can see into the like the kitchen and living room area. And like on the chair there's someone sitting there. And I'm just like laying flat and I can't move. So then I close my eyes and I wake up and then like it's like in front of the doorway at this point, but it's like a black figure. And so then I close my eyes again and then it's like right beside the bed. And then I wake up and then it's like, yeah, it's pretty early, so like 4 a.m. So I turned the TV on. I was like, I ain't going to sleep in the dark. So after that, it was like 8 a.m. and I wake up again, but I'm like still asleep. And I'm facing against like towards the window, so my back's away from the door. And then like all of a sudden it feels like someone was on the bed and it just jumped off. And I just hear like feet on the floor, so I'm just laying there. I'm like, oh shit, like.
You were awake though, and you
Like I
couldn't
couldn't
move.
move. Yeah, I couldn't do anything. I was just laying there.
Yeah.
So after that, I wake up. It's like 9:30. So I don't know, like the time frame. It was like 7 when I woke up again.
So do you think you really like that was a dream or like that's
I don't know.
something
Honestly,
like?
it was weird.
Sleep paralysis is one of the
Well,
scariest
because
things
I
ever.
have another thing like just like that, and it was a figure like that, and it was when I lived down the street from Anna Pastor Street.
That's the house.
That house, bro. So it was right. I'm getting chills thinking about it. It's fucking crazy. It was right before we moved to this house that we're in right now. Me and my brother. So it was just when me and my brother lived there, right? And me and or Stephanie went over there to go spend the night, and we were laying in the living room, and we stayed there for I think 2-3 days, and we went back to her house. But I the first night I go to sleep, right, and I have sleep paralysis, like, and you know where the hallway was at, and then the kitchen room, like to go into the kitchen, right there, and those 2 doorways right there was just a big figure just standing there, like tall, like as tall as the ceiling, just standing there, just staring, right. And I couldn't move, like I couldn't wake up or nothing. I just like was just staring at it, and I was on the couch and I was just staring at it for like, I swear it felt like hours. And then I guess I go back to sleep or whatever. And then I wake up and I'm just thinking about it all day. I'm just like, what the fuck happened, right? Like I'm just like, man, trying to think like am I fucking around? Like I'm like, what's going on? Or is it like did someone like really break in or something? You know, I was like tripping, right? So then the next night, Stephanie, we stay there again. Stephanie goes to sleep, right? And then like the very next day, she told me the exact same thing happened to her. Yeah, and she was like, dude, in that corner, the same corner and everything. I was like, what the fuck? So I tell her, and then she gets scared, and we're like, no, we're leaving. And we went to go stay at her mom's. And it was fucking scary because it was exact. She was like in that spot. Like she told me, she was like, it was in that spot and everything. I was like, stop bullshitting. She's like, why? And I was like, no, for real, like stop. And then she was just like, why? And I was like, dude, I had that dream last night. And she was like, you're fucking lying. Like, I was like, no, I'm being dead serious. And I told my brother he didn't give a fuck. He was like, okay, Brandon don't care. But no, I was scared. Like I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, that's
like for it to happen back to back and for a different person,
yeah.
that's crazy.
That means.
And she was like, I've never had like sleep paralysis like ever.
Yeah, the thing was,
And that was her very first experience. I was like, what the fuck?
That thing was controlling y'all.
That's crazy. She described it the exact same way as I just like remember my sleep paralysis or whatever.
Dude, I hate having sleep paralysis.
I've
never had
really
that.
That's like literally the only
had
time.
You never? Do you know?
Never had
You know,
sleep.
even at work, I have it at work a lot. Like,
What do you mean you have it at work?
no,
What
let
do
me
you have
look.
it at work?
No, when I take naps in the car, I guess my mind's telling me like I need to wake up because like I get scared that I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna take a nap real quick, like 30 minutes. I put an alarm on. Usually, sometimes I don't. I just fall asleep. And dude, there's so many times I catch myself, I'm frozen. I can't get up. I'm like, fuck, I'm late. I'm like, how long has it been? It's been like 2 hours, and I'm like, I'm frozen. And then like, I'm trying to use like all my force, and I cannot move. And like I'm awake, but my body can't move. And I'm like, damn it. And I keep having, and then like I feel like I wake up, and next thing I'm back asleep.
That's what sleep paralysis is?
Yeah, like you're
You
conscious,
sleep-
but you can't move.
Yeah, where you can't wake yourself up.
Yeah, like
But other people like, it depends. Like your brain.
I was about to say,
works
the only thing
wonders.
that I've had close to that was when I slept on my arms and I got up and I was like, couldn't pick my arms up because my
What?
fucking arms
That's not
were
even sleep.
asleep.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
What?
like the closest thing I can think of what the fuck y'all are talking about.
nah, that's
Makes
real.
no sense, buddy.
It's like you're up, but you can't
I fell asleep
move.
with my feet on your coffee table, and I woke up, my feet. My
Dead,
legs were
right? The back, like
asleep.
right here or something.
I couldn't even walk.
Yeah.
I was just laying there.
Sure. Yeah, like it's kind of scary because like you just can't control your body, but you're conscious. Like you can see around you, you can look, but you just can't move. Like
It's
your
like
body's just frozen.
Just think about it, bro. Like laying there and you see someone coming to you and you can't do nothing about it, bro.
Yeah.
Like a fucking scary ass thing.
I think that's why people think stuff like that because like that's like one of the worst things you could think of.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had that crap at work. It's funny.
But yeah, I mean, I've had other crazier experiences too. It's crazy.
I'm trying to think if I have anything else. I mean,
I don't have any scary, but I have another like crazy. It's kind of funny though story about that house. I mean, it's nothing to do with the house, but it happened at the house.
what?
It was this one time me and my brother were my grandma, my stepdad's girl was racist. Dude,
She don't like
She-
your.
I don't know. I never met her. Actually,
What the hell?
just
she
told me
doesn't
I was
like
like
black people. She doesn't like black people.
He said, "I've never
Ah,
seen
dude.
her in my life."
But we like her window was the second one. That was the first room on the right,
Mm-hmm.
and then the second one was the one where we were in. Well, hers was the first one, and I remember me and my brother were playing with a rake outside, like a leaf rake. We were playing with it, and the handle had broke off because I think we were just swinging it around. And anyway, so we're swinging this thing around, and the handle breaks off with the big rake piece on it. So it's just a big plastic rake, and then there's a piece of wood sticking out where it broke off the handle. Well, he's swinging it, and that shit flies off and goes fucking like flying so aerodynamically and goes straight through my grandma's window, and it just goes psh, and you just hear her go wow, like starts screaming and shit. And we ran inside because we were like, oh shit, dude, like this thing just went straight through her window. And we walk in there and she's over there like freaking out and shit, and like my mom came with all this and we were like, what the fuck y'all doing? We were playing with this outside and the fucking rake broke off and flew through the window. And we were all sitting after it all happened, I'm pretty sure we got in trouble for it. But my grandma was like, I thought somebody was shooting the house. I was like, what the fuck?
That's some
No,
ops.
right?
Yeah, ops out for
She
y'all.
was like, she said it sounded like a shotgun.
I thought it was a trap house.
Shotgun. She said it sounded like a shotgun.
Your
Dude,
grandma got
imagine-
ops out there.
Imagine a rake. Like, imagine, you know them big plastic rakes? Like, if you
So you threw.
frisbee throw that thing, it'd probably go flying.
So like you said it broke off. Like that piece broke off.
Yeah, like it broke off. It broke off and flew through her window.
Didn't hit her though.
No.
It just broke in front of
It
her.
was busted straight through her window.
That's funny.
Bro, is that you're talking about the house in Coronado, right? Ragger Street.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we fucking found those little metal tomahawk things. You remember that? I went over one time and there was a bunch of little metal, like they were really thin, sharp. They looked like tomahawks. That's why we called them, because they looked just like a tomahawk. And there was a bunch of them just like on your sidewalk. Remember? And I collected a bunch of them, and then I would go to school and shoot people with them with a rubber band.
Oh,
Shit,
what
it's
the fuck?
What was it made out of?
metal, dude.
Dude, are you trying to kill people?
No, but look, like the shit was funniest, bro. When we were in the locker room, bro, I hit Clemente in the leg, Like he wasn't.
And
he
he goes,
was.
"What?"
Yeah, he fucking screamed so loud. I think Matt's the one who watched. You know Matt Smith. Yeah, he was next to me. I was like, bro, watch this, and he was like, what? And I was like, look, I'm gonna shoot Clemente. I shoot him. He's like, ah! Shoots the back of his calf, bro. Like I went like that. Boom. That shit hit the back of me. Like he just was like, ah! Like against the locker. I was like, damn. And then Matt was like, you got him. He's like, I shot, and I saw him scream, and I kind of like turned, like I hid. And then Matt comes back. He's like, you hit him, and I was like, oh, shit. And we were just laughing.
Did you know it was you?
No, he never. This shit was funny. I remember we had a bunch of them. I swear, I told you we were using them like that. We were just shooting
That
things.
sounds really familiar, but I can't remember what they look like.
They were like really tiny. They looked just like tomahawks. Literally, like the outline, like a tiny ass tomahawk. They were made out of metal. They were real thin, like really thin. It was like something out of it. It was just on your sidewalk, so we were like, oh shit. We started collecting them. This shit was funny.
Back to like the scary shit though.
Oh yeah, what's up?
So when I lived in Amarillo, you remember when I moved in 5th grade, right? Well, I went to Dallas and then I went to Amarillo. When I was in Amarillo, my mom was with this guy, right? And they were married. And it was crazy. It was over a 3-day course, right? And I was having these dreams, right? Well, on the third day, like, okay, so they've been fighting a lot, right? And then my tia had came from Dallas with her husband, and he was like part of this church or something like that, and like he would always like pray and stuff. And so they came over, they went over there, right? And then they were just fighting, and the first night where it was kind of bad, I had a dream, right? And this is like, oh man, I don't remember what that dream was like. We went to some place, and I don't remember the first night's dream, but I remember the next two. And so I had a bad dream the first night, right? Then the second night, or the second day comes, and you know they're still fighting, whatever. And then that night comes, and I have this dream, and it's us leaving, and we're trying to escape like the apartment. We're trying to leave like that guy, my mom's ex-husband. We're trying to leave him behind, right? We're trying to get away from him, and we're packing everything in the car that my mom had, and it's me, my brother, my sister, my mom, and we're in the van, and we're just packing everything. And while we're driving away, there's a bunch of like black like spirits, like demon spirits, like chasing us, and it's crazy because I heard them, and they were speaking Latin, but I didn't know what they were saying because I don't speak Latin, but I know in my head, in my dream, that they were speaking Latin. They were like yelling at us, chasing us while we're driving away, and like they were trying to cast like spells on us and shit or something like that. And then I tell my mom, right, and she's like, you'll get better. So then my tia's husband, he starts praying for me, right, and they do, like, I'm just laying on the couch, and they're doing this prayer on me and everything, and they do all this like Mexican bullshit or whatever. But like they're all praying and stuff, and he's like reading from the Bible and everything. And then on the third day, like it's like the worst day. Like they're like, my mom and her husband, they're like fighting like really bad, like throwing stuff and everything like crazy, right? And that third night was like the worst dream. Like I went to sleep on the couch, and this is kind of like sleep paralysis, but it wasn't. And when I'm asleep, well, that night my mom was like, hey, you want to come sleep with us? I was like, no, I don't, like, it's fine, whatever. She was like, okay. And that night, I slept on the couch by myself, and I was in the living room. Well, in my dream, we're in the apartment, and I'm right there, and you can see me laying down, right? And then there's like spirits, or like evil spirits, I guess, or like demons or whatever, all around me. And they're trying to do like an exorcist on me, or like not an exorcist, like a sacrifice or something on me. And then like they're all like speaking Latin again, and it's crazy. And they're just like black figures, and they're like chanting and everything. And then like I'm standing like kind of hovering over my body behind them, because they're like around the couch, and I'm just floating there, and I could see this happening. And then I just see my spirit lift from like my body while I'm laying, And then as soon as like it like gets to a certain point, I just wake up, right? And it's the middle of the night, and I go run to my mom, and I'm like I can't do this no more. Like I'm freaking out. Like, and she was like, "What the hell?" So I end up sleeping on the floor in their room, and then the very next day, we leave, and like she leaves him, and they get a divorce. Like we come back to Plainview, and that's like when I come back to Plainview and I move back. It's crazy.
So like probably like the thing you were seeing was him. Like the demon was probably like
That's what I'm saying. I don't
your
know.
mom's husband.
I don't know. And we talked about it too, and she was like, "But I don't know. It was crazy. Like, and I was having these ugly dreams. It was wild. It was scary."
I have like one of my mom's friends describes what she saw. Like I think it was in one of her kids' rooms maybe or something. But she said it was a demon is what it looked like. But she said it looked like the Grinch, but like imagine a pitch black Grinch. She said that's what it looked like.
She saw this in the room.
Yeah. Like she saw it. Like she saw that shit in one of her kids' rooms.
But like now, like when I look back at it, I don't know, like, cause I have different beliefs now.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I did believe like it was like evil spirits and like the demons and stuff. But now, like, I don't know, like, I don't know how to explain that.
I feel you.
But I mean now, like I know, like, I mean, what I believe now, but I don't know. That's what happened. Like I still remember, I still have it in my memories.
Yeah, crap like that. That reminds me like when I would go to Mexico, it was always kind of scary over there, especially at night.
Witches and shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. Like when we would go to Mexico and stuff, like me and my cousins would all be talking, and it'd be nighttime. We're outside, and we live on a ranch over there. So like there's literally, just a few houses around us, and it's just fields and mountains around us, and it's fucking scary at night. And like we would talk and stuff, and there's like a little store we would always walk to, and like chill over there and stuff, and like or get like
What
candy.
part of Mexico?
Guanajuato.
Where's
It's
that at?
Dolores. It's like in the middle. It's like next, like 4 hours away from Guadalajara.
Mm.
It's like kind of in the middle of Mexico. It's like 9 hours from the border.
Mm.
So yeah, we used to drive all the way down there. We live on a ranch. And my family's over there and stuff. And like usually like every Christmas we would, all my cousins from like Texas and all this, we just all meet over there. But yeah, me and my cousins were all over there, and we would like be sitting down in the night and like look in the sky. There's always witches flying around, or like just like talking about like urban legends and stuff.
Bruja.
Shit was scary. Like, and like I remember like my dad, like they're brave over there. Like I remember my dad was telling me like when he was little, like him and his brother would run away sometimes when they got in trouble. They would run into the mountains like in the middle of the night, in the mountains like the rivers and stuff, and stay the night outside. Yes, bro. And I was like, how would you do that? Like I would never think. And they have an outhouse, right? Like,
yeah, I was gonna ask you, do they have outhouses?
They have.
That shit's scary to go out there.
Scary, dude. I would
night.
never go. Like, so the mountains are back here, and like the ranch. We had restrooms. We had indoor restrooms, but there is an outhouse right there. And like there's a fence to go to like the pretty much the backyard of the ranch, which like has the fields and like, there's a path and there's like orange trees and lemon trees, I think. No, I think they're orange trees. And like it takes you to the mountains and stuff, and there's like a bunch of just broken down little houses out there, and there's an outhouse in the back of the back of our ranch, and that shit's scary. Go back there. I never, once it hits dark, I'd never go back out there. But like it's just creepy back there and stuff. And like at night too, like I would like middle of the night, it's cold and I gotta pee. I just pee outside, just real quick. Cause it's not like it's not really a house. Like it's just a bunch of little houses and stuff, and we go out and like there's different. I don't know. It's like I'm not explaining it. I have pictures, but like each room is like a separate building on the ranch, like a restroom and stuff.
Yeah, my grandma, she told me she told me that how to like if there's a witch like flying around or whatever and you hear it or whatever, that you can she ties these a knot in a rope, right? And she says like this prayer thing or this chant or whatever, I don't know, and then she undoes it and it will make the witch fall. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Fall? What do you mean you just see it fall?
Yeah, like it was just like like make them go away or whatever.
Mexico's crazy, bro. And like when I remember, like we had a neighbor on the ranch, like across the street, bro. This dude was there's like a little kid. He was like 6 years old, 5 years old, right? like we had a dog over there. His name was Negro, and he took off running, and I guess he went to their yard, and I was looking for him, and I was like, oh shit, there he is, and I was calling him, and like, well, at first from a distance I see him run over there, and I was like, oh, there he is, and I'm walking, and then the kid, like I see a kid, like, I guess the kid got scared, and he was like, oh shoot, and then he left, and he comes back, and he has like something behind his back, and then he didn't see me yet, and then I fucking see him pull out a big ass dagger, dude, like it was like a curved dagger, like a golden dagger. Something you see like in a movie, or like a sacrificial dagger, dude. It was like curved and big and sharp and shit. Gold and stuff. He comes out and he sees me, he puts it behind his back real quick, and I'm like, what the hell? You about to kill my dog? He looked like a 6-year-old, bro.
You, like in Mexico, there's dogs fucking everywhere, bro.
Yeah. Dude, it's your,
like
it's your block, but the city. You know, dogs be fucking on your block all the time. It's like that, but the
German Shepherd showed up today at my house.
Bro,
fuck that. Why you just be dogs be going to your house?
I know, not my house, but like just that little area.
What the hell?
That's crazy.
They need to get the dog pound over there, bro.
They come, they don't take the dogs.
Tayvian's yard to the dogs is the dog house where they just go fuck
get
the female dogs.
Yeah, get a splatter gun.
German
I should have brought it. I should have walked in and just started shooting.
German Shepherd's gonna body you. That thing is huge.
But like, yeah, that stuff is scary, but that's crazy over there.
Bro, like, yeah, they be having some crazy, like, videos online.
You ever heard
Yeah.
of La Chusa?
Yeah, La Chusa, yeah.
That shit's creepy.
Which one's that one?
I have my uncle. One of my uncles was telling me
I heard of that somewhere.
that somebody gifted him a La Chusa, like they give it to you as a gift. It's like a fucking like human owl looking fucking witch thing, and like if it's bad luck to like not accept it or something like that. So he had it, or one of his friends had it, and he said that they were out there drinking one time, and that he's like you got a restroom or something, and he was like telling him, he was like, yeah, there's one like in this like shed, and so he went in there, and that's where he had that La Chusa in there. He said he opened the door, dude, and he saw it. He said, and it looked up at him, and like it was fucking. He said it was ugly, dude. Like it was the ugliest. Had a long ass nose and shit. Like he said, it was the ugliest fucking creepy looking thing he'd ever seen.
It looked at him.
Yeah, like he opened the door and it's in a cage and it looked up at him.
So it's like a real
it's supposed to be like half like
Dude,
owl
like
and like half like
It's
human.
a living thing.
Half owl, like half human.
It's a living thing.
Yeah, La Chusa.
What the fuck?
They
Okay,
give
never
it to
mind.
you?
Yeah, and they give it to you like a pet. But
I don't know about all that. I mean,
well,
it
he
could
said it was
be. I
gifted
don't
to
know.
him, and it's bad, and it's like bad luck if you turn it down.
What the fuck? Hell no.
But they're just ugly as fuck.
It's
I don't
like,
know what the fuck they are, but
Huh?
But he said that he opened that thing and he said he saw it and like it looked up at him and it was like he had a long ass nose. He said it was the ugliest thing he ever seen.
It's kind of like
Used to
like
use
you know how
restroom.
werewolves, like, you know, it's a human turned to werewolves, kind of like
Yeah, I
that, like
guess
a
so.
human turned to like a.
That's weird.
That's what I've heard too. Or
They're
sometimes it's just like
if you
a
look
creature.
up a La Chusa, dude, they're fucking weird looking, creepy.
I'm not gonna look that shit up. I
You
never
see it?
seen them,
Look it up.
bitch.
It's gonna fuck you up.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I've heard. I mean, I haven't seen one. I don't believe it.
I don't know, but yeah, it's crazy stuff. Yeah, Mexico's crazy. Oh, you went there, right? You been there, right?
Yeah.
I remember you told me.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about
when you
that.
went. Didn't she do a YouTube video over there? Yeah, she did. I remember.
so.
Yeah,
John, you been
I
in
don't
Mexico?
remember.
I remember.
I never been
We
to
didn't do
Mexico.
much, really. We were just
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
house.
Boring.
Alright.
Every time we go to Mexico, we go eat. Yes, sir. It'd be
Mhm.
good as freak, man.
We ate somewhere.
The food is
Dude,
so different. Like, I hate eating here, bro.
They
Like,
just cooked for us, but like we ate one place and it was like a burger place.
what?
We had pizza, burger. It was like,
What?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Sorry,
there's all that
that's
stuff
it.
there.
What?
He said what? That's funny.
That's creepy.
Ugh, I think I have seen that.
No, that's not real, but that's creepy looking.
Nah, that's not
That's
even. That's not
something.
even what that is, bro.
Yeah, that's not.
But like,
But imagine like seeing a fucking like an
yeah,
owl that looks
Well,
creepy. Big
I've
owl.
kind of had an experience with that too, though. Like, I mean, I don't think it was that, but me and Stephanie were coming back from Amarillo, right? And we're coming back from Amarillo, and we're driving. You know, like the signs, right? And it was nighttime, but like, you know, the signs of the whatever, like the signs on the side of the road, right, on the highway, they're green, right, and everything. And we're traveling back, and I had my lights on, right, and I had my brights on. I was going driving, right, and we're just going, and we just passed Canyon, so we're coming back, and then we see like something big as fuck. I don't know what it is, but like there's big like birds. Like there are like eagles are fucking huge and stuff. And we see it fly right in front of the sign that we're passing. It flies right in front of the sign and like kind of like, but I'm kind of far, so in front of the car, and then it just like goes like that up. And I look at Stephanie, I'm like, did you see that? She's like, yeah, like I don't know what the fuck that was. So then I call my grandma, and then she does a little prayer or whatever, but that's it. Like it was fucking huge though. And it was something with wings. It was huge as fuck. Like I'm talking about big. Like big enough. You know how big those signs are?
Signs are huge.
Yeah, and it would cover the sign.
Which sign? Like
literally.
Which sign? Like a welcome to Texas or something like that?
No, like on the side of the road.
Oh, just like a
like the miles or
Yeah.
like something like that. Yeah, it was a big sign though.
Damn.
Those signs are huge though. Like if you actually get off and stand
Yeah,
next
if
to
you
them,
get
they're
off and look
fucking
at it,
huge.
Like the 75 miles per hour things are like
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was a green sign where it shows you like I guess how far or whatever. Fucking huge, bro. And it covered that sign and like kind of flew kind of like in front of the car sort of and just took off.
Yeah.
But I mean I didn't know what it was. It was dark, but it was huge. It was big enough to cover that sign.
That's crazy. Probably like an eagle or like a phoenix.
I mean there's
don't
big
know.
ass. There are big ass birds. Bro.
Yeah.
I mean, owls are pretty big, but
You
not
know,
that
eagles'
big.
wingspans are like 7 foot. An
Yeah,
eagle's
they're
wingspan,
huge.
they're big ass birds.
I've seen eagles take down like deers and shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they could. They got big ass claws. People.
Yeah.
My grandpa has like a pair, and like tied together. They're fucking huge. Like that shit grabs your face. He's ripping your face off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think the beak's pretty strong, right? Like
Yeah, and then he'll
just
beat
peck your
his
ass,
beak will shred your shit up.
peck your eye out or something. It's crazy. Like vultures and stuff.
Vultures would be scary too.
But yeah, like that's my only experience. I mean, I don't know what it was, so I wouldn't say it was a Latrusa, but it was fucking huge as fuck, and I was scared.
I don't think I have any.
Oh man.
But I've experienced all that with Stephanie because of her fucking psycho ass and demonic self. So she brings all that bad spirits to me.
You have nothing else, Tayvian? You can think of scary?
Why you covering your face? You want to see? You
Nothing scary.
want to see about this toxicness? You see that? All that toxicness. Oh wait, yeah, all that.
You should call it. What?
No, I haven't really experienced anything crazy, to be honest.
Nothing. You just lived a bland life. Wake up, go to school, come home. Bland.
Not bland.
Well then, come on, come with it. What
I'm trying to think
happened?
of something scary. Nothing really happened like that.
Yeah, I mean, did I tell you about that one time? Like, I came home.
You don't
like,
remember Brian coming to you like, Tayvian, I'm scared. When you were
That was
younger.
Brian's dude. It ain't mine. That was not
Yeah,
mine.
but y'all didn't experience something together.
Nah. Trying
What
to
we-
think, you know.
What were you gonna say?
I was like, did I tell you about that time? Like, here in this house, like, I came home and the attic was like cracked open.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
How the fuck am I here then?
What? Nah, this happened like a year ago. But I swear, maybe it was my cat, maybe it was a squirrel or a rat up there. I don't know how it happened, but I came home and like my little attic door right here.
Somebody is living
Yeah,
in your
have you seen videos like that?
Somebody,
Bitch,
somebody could be
nah.
living in your fucking attic
Bro,
right now.
there was a girl
I know.
living in a guy's house for over a year, and he barely like realized it because he had cameras. Like he
Yeah, I
installed
know.
cameras inside, and then you could see her coming from the fucking roof, going in our fridge and getting food, bro, and going back up there. That's fucking creepy.
Dude, imagine you just through the fucking roof just
That's
right now.
fucking weird. It's because he said he had
Yeah, I heard.
started hearing like
Yeah.
stuff
And
up there. And he
noticing
thought-
that all his food was missing.
Yeah, and he thought it was just like, well, at first he thought it was just like a raccoon up there or something. I don't know why he didn't call it exterminator. They would have been like, hey, yo, you got someone up here. He installed
Bombed it.
cameras, bro. I mean, I don't know how true it is, but that shit's fucking weird if you think about it, like someone
Yeah.
living in here.
Well,
Imagine being awake when that happened. Like you hear them get down, and like you look over there and you
That,
see them
dude,
like
that'd be
move.
fucking scary,
Dude,
bro.
that'd be fucking creepy.
I
Like,
know.
cause you don't even know it's a person. You just see him crawling out of your fucking ceiling. It'll
But-
been like,
Like, what else have they done?
huh?
Like, what else have they done while you were asleep or something?
Boy, I went up there when that happened.
I'm not saying you, fool, but like,
Oh,
thinking about it. Like, what would have happened? You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. Yeah, it's true.
Scary.
Most times it's just homeless people and stuff.
Do you hear that?
dude,
It's the
that
fridge.
sounds like people talking.
Dude, it does.
It's the fridge.
That's what I was like. What the fuck? No, you don't
It
hear
is
that?
a fridge. No,
it's the fridge. It's always sounds like that.
They're making that. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Shut up, nigga.
Oh yeah.
It sounds so different with the
Dude,
headset
now-
on.
Paranoid.
No, I'm not paranoid, but no, it does sound
I
like
heard
it.
and I thought I heard people, and I was like,
I was like, what the fuck?
sounds like there's a
I
crowd.
thought it was
outside.
I thought it was the, stem player, but it wasn't. I was like, what? Donda's playing. I was like, Kanye, he invited himself.
Well, any other topic?
Man, oh man.
Let's talk about some lighthearted stuff.
What's those houses
What?
with
Lighthearted.
16th Street Park? Where you used to live there.
Where?
You
They're
bring up
just
the energy.
apartments. They all look the same. It's 16th Street Park, and there's a kindergarten or like some little school right there. And then you turn that sign's fucking the perpendicular sign. That blue
Where?
sign. You know that blue sign? It's like perpendicular. It's a park.
Where
over
you
there.
live?
Yeah, I used to live there. No, I used to.
On 16th Street.
I don't know, but there's a part like where the Centrals are, and you keep driving, and then there's that blue fucking sign. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
YMCA.
You know what I'm talking about? That's fucking like bent.
yeah.
Well, that park and those houses over there. You know what I'm talking about?
Where?
Oh, the Thunderbird apartments or houses?
Yeah, it's
It's
like
like Vista
Where we used to
apartment.
live?
Yeah, those
Those
houses.
Thunderbird houses.
That's all you gotta say, buddy.
I don't know what the
Thunderbird
fuck-
houses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
across the street
literally
from
don't know what
Thunderbird
they're called.
Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I remember
park.
you. I remember you lived there.
Yeah, well, at that house, I remember we were all sleeping.
When did you live there?
I used to live there.
Where? In the Thunderbird houses?
Yeah,
Like what age?
I don't know, but I know my mom was with that a guy that we lived in San Antonio with.
So you were young.
Before corn?
Yeah, it was about 4 corn.
I don't remember that.
Dude, we lived there from like young
Yeah, we did.
all the way up until like 4th grade. For me, I moved.
I moved in 3rd grade. I don't remember.
Well, I used to live there, and I remember.
You lived there when we were in 3rd and 4th grade. Me and you. I used to go over all the time.
For real?
We were in the same
We
grade.
would play
so
Halo. We'd play.
Well, I
we would
didn't-
play
I didn't know
Halo,
y'all.
right? We'd play Halo.
Which one
Yeah.
did you live
That's
in?
where we played Halo
Like, what
at.
part did you live in?
He lived like towards the back side.
I don't know.
I remember going
I just
over there.
remember it's we lived there. I
Like,
just
you know the
remember-
little park of the place is?
The park's right here.
Uh-huh.
I swear he lived like the park's right here, like right here. So like you got all these, but it's like towards the back.
Tayvian lived like 6 houses down from me.
For real? I mean,
I like whenever you would go in. My house was like across the
Right
corner
there
from
on the
park.
corner. As soon as you come in, like, okay, so there's that big field, right? And then the office is over here, right? When you turn in, Tayvian's house was the very first on the right. And then you keep going, like 6 houses down. My house had that stupid stop sign in the front of it. That was my house.
John.
Is that the one your sister lives in now?
No, we lived right, like literally, like right behind her. Then like a couple houses to like perpendicular to her.
I swear you lived like in the cul-de-sac part of it.
Oh, that's where he lived in that
Yeah,
back part
it was
of
like
it.
the back
that
cul-de-sac.
big old round thing.
Yeah, I
Dude, I
swear it was a
remember used to go
cul-de-sac.
back there with someone to hang out over there. I know Marcus Rodriguez. lived
My
back there.
cousin used to live there.
I swear it was a cul-de-sac part of it.
Anthony.
But at that house, like we were all me and my brother. I don't know who else was there, but I know it was me and my brother because he's the one that woke me up.
Donnie.
We were sitting there, and I woke up because my brother's crying, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Why are you crying?" And he's like, "Something." He said something's in the kitchen, and like it's pitch black, and I just woke up and he's crying, and like right next to me, I'm like,
Chris.
"Yeah." I was like, "What do you mean something?" He's like, "Something's moving the glasses in the kitchen," and we were just sitting there, and then I heard glasses move, like I heard glass, and he was scared. He was sitting there, he's like, "Look, do you see?" And then I got scared as fuck because I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" It's like there's just glasses moving. Like he's sitting here crying, telling me his glasses moving. Then I hear glasses moving, and I remember we just got up and we went to my mom, and I think it might have just been rats or something.
I was gonna say that
there was glasses like in our kitchen, like moving.
when you saw the glass moving, you just heard it.
No, we heard it. We
Yeah.
heard the glass moving.
I was gonna
But
say
more than once, because I heard it and he heard it.
I was just
he was
gonna-
up before I was crying.
I was like, is your mom just not getting a 3 a.m. water drink?
I got a topic.
Water is black.
I got a next topic, but we're gonna stay on this topic. But I'll bring it up in a minute. All right. So another crazy thing that the Stonebriars. I lived there in high school. I think freshman and sophomore year, I lived there, and then I moved out, and then that's when I moved back to the Thunderbird houses. But we had lived there, and I was in the Stonebriars, and it was just me and my sister at home, and I think it was, I want to say it was right after school, and it was just me and her, and we're in my mom's room, right? It was just me and Cassandra, and we're laying there chilling, right? And like the door is wide open. It's wide open, right? And there's no way like the AC or heater or anything can move it, right? And this, oh man, I don't remember, but it was during the day, and we're just chilling, and then the door just fucking just completely just slowly and just closes all the way, and we look at each other, we're like, what the fuck just happened? And then she was like, I don't know. And then she like gets on the far side of the bed. She was like, go open it. I was like, fuck no. I was like, you tripping, man. And then she was like, go. And I was like, bro, I'm not doing that. And then she's like, no, you like go. So then I finally get up and I go open the door and nobody's there. Like nobody's home. But like it closed like so slowly. Like it wasn't a slam. It wasn't like, it was just like a fluent, just all the way just closed, just boom, and locks. Like, I mean, not locks, but like clicks all the way, bro. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, and another thing, my sister Cassandra, when we were younger, she had a imaginary friend named Savannah, right? She hates that name. She don't ever want to hear it. And we lived in Amarillo, and she would always get scratches all over her, bruises and everything. My mom would be like, where's that from? She's like, it's from Savannah. And we're like, who the hell is that? And she was like, it's my imaginary friend. And she had her for a while, like that friend, whatever. And one time, I guess Cassandra didn't want to play with her no more. Like, she was already giving up her imaginary friend, right? And it was making her mad. And one time, everything, all the lights, all the electricity just all turned on, and then just turned off, boom, in the house. And it was just me and my sisters and my brother, so it was just us. My mom was at work, and we're like, what the fuck? So we all gathered and we ran to our Tia's house, and we stayed there until my mom got out of work. And then after that, she never saw like Savannah again. But yeah, y'all can ask her about it. It's crazy. She had a imaginary friend named Savannah, and she would get scratches and everything on her.
That's creepy.
That's why I'm scared. Like Stella would get an imaginary friend.
Yeah. Dude, nah, like that's why I get scared. Bro, Oliver.
Yes,
dude,
bro.
He
to nothing.
No,
talk to nothing.
No, he doesn't. Well, I mean, he plays, right? But no. So Maria was showing me his drawings, bro. They're pretty creepy, dude.
Nah,
like,
bro, that's
look,
scary.
Look. I mean, he's a kid, you know. He can't control that.
That's scary, bro.
Some drawings look nice, but then I see some. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Like, I mean,
they look weird, bro. I gotta take pictures. Like, okay, so he was drawing every one of his classmates. Like they all. He was showing me she told me about his folder.
And it's crazy because he's innocent. Like, he doesn't know this, but he draws what he sees.
Yes,
that's
dude.
fucking crazy to think about. And then what happened?
So like he has a whole folder, like his homework or like his drawings from school, and everybody in his class had to draw each other. Like, he had to draw all his classmates, and his classmates had to draw all their each other. And he has like 20 other kids in that class, so he drew everybody in the back. He wrote their name. But yeah, like some of the drawings, bro, like some of the kids in there, like the way I gotta get pictures of him. I'll show y'all. Like, some look pretty decent, you know, just a little kid drawing normal. But then there's some that like the features on them look creepy. And he's just showing, you know, like, he's like, oh, look.
Well, I'm scared, like, with Stella, because, like, sometimes she'll, like, be, like, looking at nothing. Like, nothing there. She'll, like, be nice. Like, bro, for real. And then she'll just be playing with her toys, and she'll, like, hold it up to, like, nothing that's there. And she's like, here. Or, like, she'll, like, tell, like, just, like, talk to something that's not there. And I've talked to Stephanie about it. She's like, yeah, she does that, too. And I'm like, dude, what if she, like, gets an imaginary friend? She's like, don't say that. And I'm like, I'm not saying, but I'm just, like, because, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know what causes that. Like, if their brain's actually telling them that someone's there, or if there is a fucking, you know. But, I mean, I don't know. But, like, she's done that. She'll be like, no, be nice. I'm like, who are you talking to? And, like, or she'll be like, you're ugly. Like, to nothing. Bro, like, for real. Like, I'm being dead serious. I even talked to my mom about it. And my mom's like, yeah, I've seen her do it, too. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That stuff is crazy. Look at, like, I mean, has TJ done anything? Has he drawn yet?
He draws, but nothing like that. It's just like,
Yeah,
That's
when I saw
crazy.
that, it was just weird. Like their face, like he'll draw them like real weird, like their arms and like their eyes and stuff.
Well, that's just probably
Like-
just drawing.
No, but I mean, some of them look kind of disturbing. But I mean, I'm just
Those are
saying
large
disturbing.
they do. I'm gonna show y'all them. Like then there's some
I
that look
thought
good.
I thought you were gonna be like he drew all
Yeah.
his classmates and then some random person that they're like no name
Yeah,
or
I
something.
thought you
all
meant, I
ugly.
thought you meant like he was
Nah.
gonna be like
Someone in
like
the,
this is one of my friends, and it's like a fucking creepy looking
Yeah.
like
Nah.
spider person.
Well, I mean, nah, spider person. Nah, I seen pictures
Person
like
with
that.
6 arms. and
But
shit.
no, like it's just like I said, he's drawing all his classmates individually. Like so, he has like 20 papers, and each paper is one of his classmates. In the back has a name. He writes their name in the back. But like some of them, he draws them kind of messed. Like they look creepy, dude. Some look like decent, you know, like how maybe I had to draw, how I used to draw. But some just I gotta show you the picture. I'll show you the picture.
That's a very hard task for a young kid.
I mean, he's 4. He's
Draw
pretty smart.
everyone.
But yeah. I mean,
Draw everyone in your classroom. Like that's a
Yeah.
lot of work.
I know they're like you got to like dang.
draw everybody in your class. Yeah, it's like they all did it. So, I mean, they probably spent like 2 days doing it.
It's a week project.
I know.
Week project. Yeah,
It's like 40% of their grade.
yeah, but
I remember when I was little, I don't remember doing this or saying this, but my mom told me that I would, which is freaky. She said that I used to not want to go to bed in the dark room alone because there was always a guy in the wall who was making
What the
ugly
fuck?
faces. Who was making ugly faces at me.
oh, shit.
She said that I would always say that, and I was like, I don't know.
You're like really little.
Yeah, she said that you'd be like, Mom, I can't go to sleep because the guy's right here just looking at me like, and then she said that I'd make a face, like an ugly face. She said that I can't because the guy's in the wall looking at me like that. So
You
I
know
can't
what?
go to sleep.
That reminds me
That'd be
actually.
creepy. Imagine your kid
That-
saying that to you.
That actually reminds me. Oliver one time told me he saw a ghost. Like he actually told me that.
Describe that shit.
Like I was here. I think it was here at this house, and I think it was in the morning, like early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he got up to go to the restroom or something.
Bro, what if your door just opened? That'd
Why
be
don't-
fucking crazy.
Dude,
And then?
that door.
No, it's just like that doesn't want to close.
No, it was closed.
No, it's not. It doesn't
No.
close.
It doesn't close.
I've
I
always
remember.
tried. It's really
Yeah.
hard to shut.
What'd you say?
But like
I know.
Oliver came and like I told him to go to the restroom, you know, I was like just go to the restroom. And he's like no, and like or he came back and he's like I saw a ghost, and I was like what? I think I recorded him
it was
saying
during
that.
the day?
Yeah, I think so. I think I recorded him saying that because he kept saying that. He's like I saw a ghost, and he was like this, and I gotta see that if I have the video because I was like what the heck, and I was like, so I recorded him saying that, and he was like I saw a ghost.
What if you saw like orbs in the background?
What?
Like an orb in the background or something?
Boy,
Dude, have you seen that movie where there's a ghost inside the movie?
what?
No.
You never seen the movie? It's called.
A ghost in the movie?
It's a weird name for a movie. I swear it's called like Two Men and a Baby or something like that.
What the fuck?
It's like
What
a
you be
normal.
watching, John?
It's like a normal movie though, but in that movie, like there's a scene in the living room where they're you know they're just
And
like,
it was
recording a scene.
accidentally recorded?
No, and there's a little kid like behind the curtains, like just in the background.
But the movie's not a scary movie. It's just
No, it's not
normal.
a scary movie. Yeah, like there's just caught a.
That's what I'm
a
saying. It was
ghost.
accidentally
Yeah.
recorded?
Yeah, like there's a kid in there, and then they rewatch it and they were like, we don't know whose kid. Like that kid wasn't there, but they recorded, dude, and there's just a little kid, like in the curtains, you know, like got the curtains around him, and it's creepy looking.
That's
I'll find
crazy.
it. It's called like, it's weird looking.
Bro.
But John always got to show you after.
All right, another thing I wanted to bring up was, y'all remember when the trumpets were going off?
Oh, bro, I remember that.
Around the world,
Yeah,
bro?
like, it was like.
Did y'all ever
7K2.
hear it?
Yeah, no, I don't think I did.
Did you hear
It
it?
was on the
Did
news.
you hear
I
it?
don't remember.
Dude, I've never heard it. I just watched videos and heard it. But
They
you
said it was
remember
in
Juan?
Amarillo,
Remember Juan, the one my mom was talking to, Jason's dad? He said he heard it. He said he was walking out of Migos and he heard it, and everybody like coming out of Migos were looking up and like, what the hell?
Oh, what the hell? What's the movie called? 3 Men and 1 Baby. What the hell?
3 Men and a Baby. Yeah.
Let me
But
see.
that's the
And like,
name of the movie.
and like that's
but-
just a still, but that kid, they don't know who that is. Like that's just a still from
Nah, but
shot
like-
in the movie.
But like, yeah, like, did you hear those trumpets?
Oh yeah, no, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear about that. Or
I remember-
Yeah,
I
it was
remember
all over the
people
news,
recording
yeah.
it. Yeah, and they were like, "Did y'all hear that?" And then they said that it was some space sound or some shit.
I don't know.
Like something.
I remember, people were freaking out. It was in Amarillo, in Lubbock or something.
Well, that's not the first time it's happened. It's happened in past years.
I haven't heard it since 2012 was when it happened.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was like 7th grade.
Yeah, it was 7th grade. I remember my dad was like, he's religious, and he was just like that's real, and he was saying
That's the 10th trumpet.
Yeah, or something. He was like, that's
Gabriel's horns.
I remember they were talking about it in school, like
Yeah.
whenever 2012 first happened, because I remember staying up that whole night. Whenever
Bro,
it hit 2012.
have y'all seen the conspiracy of 2012? Like the world ended and we're just like in like a thing or whatever. I don't know, but like ever since 2012, everything's been fucking weird, and like a lot of things, like a lot of what are those Mandela effects have been popping up, and then like a lot of like different things have been happening ever since like those trumpets in like 2012 when the world was supposed to end or whatever.
Yeah. Did y'all stay up like when 2012 happened? New Year's?
Nah,
Pretty
New Year's.
sure.
No, because remember they said it was December 21st. I think?
Yeah, but like when it happened, like when 2012 happened,
Oh,
when
like
it hit
the
2012, like that
I
day
think-
it was New Year's. I remember waking up in the morning and I'm going up to my brother and I was like, dude, the world didn't end. And then I remember going to school and they were like, oh no, it's December 21st.
Yeah,
And I was like, dude,
and
that's
I remember,
fucking 11 months from now.
Yeah, and I remember
What?
Yeah, because remember in the movie 2012, he said like the calendar stopped at December 21st, 2012. That's when they thought the world was gonna end.
Mine calendar ends.
Like in the movie. And then I remember like 8th grade is whenever December 21st happened. And we're like everyone was just like talking about it, and I was in the cafeteria. I was like, oh shit! And then the next day came, nothing happened. I was like, hell yeah, keep playing Black Ops 2. That's when it came out that year.
It was 8th grade. Yeah. I remember watching the movie too, 2012 when it came out.
Yeah.
And my brother was crying.
Dude, the director of the movie was so confident it was real. He was like, I was watching like behind the scenes, and he was like, it's gonna happen.
For real?
Yeah, dude. He's like, the calendar they predicted, and he's like, it's gonna happen, 2012, December 21st.
Now where's he at?
I don't know. We fucking make another. I don't know.
They said the world was gonna end. Well, that's what they called it. But it's just the reforming of Pangea.
Oh yeah.
Pangea is just one solid landmass on planet Earth. Because if you look like at all the countries, you can see where they used to fit together.
What the?
Where they used to go together. So they called Pangea was just where it was all one big.
Well, we're not gonna go back to the same. We're shifting all the way around to the other side.
Yeah, something like that. It's crazy to think that we're on a fucking planet and at any second we can get obliterated by anything in space.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's
wild. Fucking
wild.
black hole could suck us up and we wouldn't know because you can't see them.
Well, I don't know if NASA would know. Just like that dumbass movie.
Shut the hell up.
No, but I'm saying
no, but the thing is, NASA actually has a drilling. Like they actually have drones to
I know.
detect or like to steer off a comet or like an asteroid. When was the last time we had a close asteroid? I swear it was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, they said there was an asteroid like really like it was coming, but it was barely gonna miss us or something like that.
Yeah.
And y'all remember like in 2013, whenever that meteor in Russia.
Oh yeah, when it flew down.
It was like freaking like it was just like fading, but it was
big
like
ass,
breaking
and it was
glass
like,
and shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
You don't remember that
It
one?
was bright as fuck.
Yeah, it was bright.
Yeah.
People recorded it like it caught
like
the camera.
they're caught. Yeah,
there was
they're
a meteor
caught.
that hit Russia.
A meteor.
Yeah,
a meteor.
like,
It didn't blow up Russia.
No, it was a tiny one. Like over time, it starts like breaking apart when it hits the atmosphere and stuff. And it was going through Russia, and it was loud and like shaking cars, breaking glass.
Yeah, bro.
I think
and
one
you
person
never saw that.
Didn't fuck nobody up.
I think I
No,
swear
no.
I heard someone died or someone got injured. I think people got
I don't
injured,
remember, but I remember watching the video.
but it caused a lot of damage. Like it broke a bunch of like glass and like cars and stuff.
What the fuck?
It landed in a field, I think.
That's scary to think that a giant rock flying through Earth, flying through the atmosphere, like flying through space, just hits Earth and ends an entire life species.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's scary to think.
But
It restarts like the dinosaurs. I mean, it restarted everything.
Dude, we're just a speck of dust in the universe.
Bro, it took 60,000 years for life to repopulate after the asteroid hit and killed all the dinosaurs.
Did you see that? I was reading that like even before the dinosaurs, there was already fossils too.
Yeah.
Like before, there was dinosaurs before dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Probably say history
Before dinosaurs.
Yeah, like it was just like I guess it was saying like they were already like thousands of years because there were already fossils already, and then there were still dinosaurs roaming, and then they got obliterated, and then
Or like
Dude,
the
what
volcano and at Yosemite or whatever, the volcano.
oh, that shit's scary too. That's
bro,
what I'm worried about.
That's
Yeah, bro.
Dude, they said
that it's so powerful it could blow half the Earth up.
They
Well-
said that it's like it's showing signs of waking up.
Yeah, well, it's like
like a
it
super volcano.
erupts every, I don't know, 10,000 years or whatever. And we're like overdue like 5,000 years or some shit like that.
Shit, yeah.
Like that's a
I
super
thought
volcano.
half
And if that shit
half the
blew up,
world. I
if-
thought it was just like half of like United States.
have you seen like on 2012 when that shit blows up?
Yeah, I think yeah.
That
Yeah,
shit,
but that's
like-
also a movie.
Yeah, but I mean, just imagine a gigantic,
Yeah.
ancient volcano erupting inside of Earth.
Yeah, I
You
seen
know what's
that.
crazy?
Bad.
Huh?
Pretty bad.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Bro, imagine the creatures like in the
Pompeii all over
ocean
you.
that we don't fucking
Dude,
know.
that's crazy too. Like what?
You know
they
how
say we
many
only know like
creatures
20%
get like
of know.
discovered each year, like new creatures
Yeah, that's
that in
crazy.
the water, like
We know
Wow.
more about space than our own ocean.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah,
crazy it is.
fucking
Did you
wow.
hear? Did y'all hear about that? Gigantism and the lower down in the Earth you go,
like the
like the further down into the ocean that you get,
Oh, like bigger.
like animals are bigger, like way
Yeah.
bigger. That's just crazy, and we haven't even like, we haven't
Yeah, we
even
can't
seen
even
a lot of the
describe,
ocean.
bro.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
haven't.
We've
fucking
only
wild.
discovered
Like 20%,
20% of the fucking ocean.
That's why
That's
they're
fucking wild.
exploring it.
Huh?
because they saw some shit and they're like, nope,
Hell no! I thought they
Yeah.
just couldn't get down there anymore
Some
after
dudes in the
a certain
fucking
while.
surface.
dude. If they develop stuff that can leave Earth and go out into space where there's nothing, I'm pretty sure they could develop something that will go into water. And
Well, I
I
don't
wouldn't
withstand
want to
that
fucking
shit.
go down
I
there.
don't know, because they've done tests and shit, and they got that one, it was like, dude, it was like half a foot inch thick glass, like a ball, like the strongest shape you could make of a glass ball, and they dropped it in the ocean, and it only got so far down before the
Like
pressure,
crushed, right? Yeah.
the pressure crushed it,
So I'm saying you can't
and
even
that's
go
like
down.
that's like a half an inch thick glass, like super strong
Yeah,
glass, and it breaks under the pressure.
why don't they just hit up Wakanda and get some vibranium?
vibranium. Gotta be
No,
hit
but
up Aquaman or something.
Aquaman. Y'all believe in mermaids? Have y'all
Yeah.
seen those fucking
Creepy
videos,
ones,
bro?
like the creepy ones, like where like they're like realistic,
I've
but
seen,
they're
like,
ugly.
Yeah,
as
like
fuck.
they're gonna actually be. They're not gonna be all
Yeah,
pretty
like
and
pretty and
singing
shit,
shit. Nah, but like mermaids are gonna be creatures that.
Yeah, creatures. Yeah, but I don't know. I think I seen that.
I've seen the ones with like fairies and shit.
Did y'all not see like the Animal Planet documentary over mermaids or whatever? It was like 2 different documentaries, and it came out like in 2014.
Probably, I don't know.
It's called Mermaids Unrevealed or some shit like that. It's cool as fuck. It's a badass documentary, but it's wild.
There's that. What's that? It's that phobia. That's what I have of the ocean. Like I was watching a TikTok about
depth
it.
of the ocean.
Yeah, like I was watching a TikTok. It was like
I'm scared
like-
of the ocean too.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I would like go to the beach. I ain't going in that bitch.
I used to be.
I go
scared.
pretty far.
me.
Really?
On
I
me,
go
I
kind
wouldn't.
of. I don't go that far, but I go like
Fuck no. I watch too much bullshit. Fuck
yeah.
I used to be
It's pretty
scared of
creepy.
like deep pools, like
Yeah, I used to be
because
scared.
like dude, like I would just imagine like there's something under you,
that's how I feel about
even
the
though you
ocean.
can see straight through it and all that. Like
No, that's how I feel about the
I
ocean.
had
dude.
That's why I
real,
don't go in the
I had a
ocean.
real
Yeah.
deep water like fear.
Like
for a
in the
while.
ocean, bro. Like you see like those pictures where they zoom out and it's like the surface and like under is like a big ass monster.
I see it on
And then-
TikTok and
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
And then it shows how tiny we are on the top.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
They're like glaciers.
Like glaciers like that.
They're
Yeah.
just tiny, and then on the bottom it's a fucking humongous
Mountain looking thing. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like an upside down mountain.
that's just crazy. That's what I'm saying.
Dude,
That's
did you
fucking-
know that if all the glaciers, like all the ice in Antarctica melted and all that, we'd be like miles and miles underwater, like underwater.
Global warming.
Yeah, like
Global
if,
warming, yeah.
like if all the ice, where it's at in Antarctica melted, like we would be miles deep underwater, like all of Earth.
It's crazy.
That's scary to think about. That's the only thing that I think could really happen.
Yeah, that's
It
actually.
melt. That can actually happen because it's right there. Like if that all melts, that water ain't gonna go nowhere, but it's just gonna. And so there's no fucking land. We're just big water planet.
Big water plant. We just all build houses, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, over there.
floating raft houses and
Just,
shit.
instead of cars, we just use boats everywhere, like Italy. Just-
Yeah, right. But imagine all that shit that's underwater that's like coming to the surface now because it's like, higher.
yeah, and the boat Hellcat.
What? You say a boat Hellcat?
Yeah, it was like we're like Italy.
Yeah,
that
everybody
one city.
adapted. Everybody adapted and they're driving Bugatti boats.
What?
You go to work and you're little.
Yeah, you go to work and you're like, just drive.
But Bioshock whenever they go into water and shit.
Yeah.
Underwater city.
Rapture and shit.
Yeah. Alrighty. Should we end it? You have anything else to say?
What was that?
What the?
It's made a noise.
No, but it's crazy, man.
Hell yeah.
Like, when do you start thinking about all this shit?
Yeah, that's all I'm like thinking about it.
Wow.
Dude, it's scary. I remember when I was little, I'm still scared of the end of the world. When I was little, I remember this one time.
So are you afraid to die?
Yeah, kind of, yeah, because I don't know what's happening. We talked about it last podcast.
Yeah, it's not the fear of death; it's the fear of not knowing.
Knowing, yeah.
What's gonna
If you're
happen.
deaf too, you die some bad.
I mean, no.
You're
You
what?
could die some bad way.
You have a fear. You have a fear of like, pain.
But what do you? Yeah, well, like,
But
what
no,
do you
I just-
fear? Of? Like,
But yeah, I fear the unknown is what it is.
Yeah. So like one time,
I mean, because like if you get shot in the head, that's not a scary death because you
Like-
died instantly. But
yeah, but still,
what happens after is what's scary.
yeah, that's why I said.
But if you're talking about pain, like imagine you're getting run over like slowly by a truck. Now
Fuck.
that's gonna suck.
but like, are you afraid of not accomplishing things in your life?
That
or-
too, yeah, that too.
I'm gonna
Like I was
fuck.
scared, bro. Like I was scared whenever I was scared to die before the St. John concert because I was so excited. That's why when we were at the carnival, I didn't want to get on rides. I was like, "What the Final Destination gonna happen to me?"
Oh my
You're
god!
My luck.
manifesting.
But
I
same
don't
thing-
like rides, bro.
Same thing with like when Avengers Endgame came out. I was scared I was gonna die before that movie came out. And I was
Why?
like, "Damn," because I wanted to see. It. I was so excited for that movie.
That's
and I was like, my
a
biggest
bucket list
fear
thing?
because I was excited for Avengers.
But I feel like if you keep thinking that way, something's bound to happen.
Well, don't say that.
Well, don't think that way.
I've been thinking. I don't think about it a lot. But
I don't think like that.
I
Bro,
don't,
And
but
it's gonna make your life a lot easier.
Like, if you
Don't
die,
think
you
like
die.
that.
But then you gotta be careful though. You gotta be safe out there. You can't just be
what I'm
walking
thinking,
around.
Yeah, and the end of it, you're gonna die no matter what.
That's true. But like I remember when I was little,
It's
like
not like-
after watching, like when I watched 2012, I was scared, bro. But I was paranoid about it. It's
Final
like that movie came
Destination,
out.
I hated that movie. 'cause
I love
it
that movie's
paranoid.
good too.
That
I love
paranoids
those.
me.
But like
Like everything in life, you be paranoid of.
yeah, it's crazy. But like I remember one time I was little, I was sleeping with my brothers. We used to sleep in the same bed, and like I was like maybe it was in 4th grade, third, maybe younger than that. I remember like having a dream about like an asteroid just hitting us, and like that woke me up, and I was crying, like screaming, and like my brothers woke up and they're like, "What's going on?" And I told them I was just like I had a bad dream, and I was like, I think I told them what happened, and they're like, they're just calming me down and stuff, and they're like, "Don't think that," and this and that. And they were trying to like give me topics, like or they're trying to tell me like to cheer me up and stuff. And stuff like that's crazy.
I always watch those videos where it'll show you what your body's doing, like what your body does when you're dying, what your body does when you get shot, like what happens in your body when you have cancer. Like there's videos like that, but there's one that's what's happening, like in your body when you dying, like your last 30 seconds of life, like what's happening in your body. That shit's crazy.
Like the realistic stuff, like where you like
Yeah, like what's actually
like
happening.
all the stuff comes
Like-
out. Or,
No,
Like
like
you-
what's actually going on in your body. Like when you have a seizure, what's going on? Like what's happening when you have a heart attack?
That's
What's
how your
happening?
body reacts.
Like what your body's doing. Yeah,
oh yeah, it's crazy.
yeah, and that's crazy that like sometimes people just have a heart attack. I've heard of kids having heart attacks and dying.
It's
Like
wild.
young kids, like some kids have heart attacks out of nowhere and die.
But like we're put on this, like we're on this earth to repopulate and everything. Like, do we have a purpose to like afterwards? I don't think we do.
I don't think
Because
humans have a purpose. We're just living on this
like
big rock.
exactly like
Trying to give ourselves
like why do
purpose.
why do we give ourselves like
Like
purpose
we-
to live, and we have to have. That's what I'm saying. Like with my beliefs, like why, like fucking animals don't do that. Dogs don't wake up, go to church, and try to better their lives so they can go to heaven.
All dogs go to heaven.
What about cats?
No,
This dude said they're the spawn.
Deers?
dude, cats are demons.
No, they're not. They're very intelligent.
Constantine used
That deer that
them
got
to go to
smacked. That video I
hell.
showed you. The deer got smacked.
Yeah, but
That
bro,
showed
that's
the
a
video?
damn movie, bro.
Yeah, but I feel like cats are evil.
What movie?
They
Constantine.
say they have 9 lives.
I mean,
It's
the
just
black.
the same.
It's because they were, dude. Over
They-
history,
their
they were just.
eyes. Have you seen cats' eyes? Why don't dogs have eyes like
It's
that?
because, dude, like in over history, like they're just using like sacrifice and stuff like that. And,
Egyptians,
like, witches and
Egyptians
shit.
used to fucking praise these motherfuckers. Oh, something going on.
Bro, you tripping, dog. Well, that's like saying, why don't we have alligator eyes? They be having some weird eyes too.
Yeah, but
Because they're different species.
Yeah.
No, but Egyptians like praised cats, and like there's cats all over Egyptian hieroglyphs and shit.
They praise the sun too.
Yeah.
Aztecs praise the sun.
Yeah, that thing's gonna blow up one day. Kill us all.
You think so?
Dude, don't worry, Superman's gonna go up there and fix it.
No,
Superman.
Hope, man.
it's not possible.
Come on, he said it's not possible. That's what he did in that one movie.
To go fix it.
Yeah, he was like, I remember it was like an animated movie, and Superman was like, "Oh, I'll be back in a couple years," and she was like, Lois, his girlfriend, was like, "Oh, he'll come back one day. He's fixing the sun."
Did you running it together?
Like he flew in it. I don't know. There's some wiring.
What?
I don't know. I didn't know he went to go fix it.
No, but I mean,
Like Icarus, you fly too close.
we don't. I don't think we have a purpose. We're a living creature on this planet.
That's what John said the other time, or he said like,
We're just another species here.
Yeah, like I don't think we're
That we
here
developed.
to serve a purpose.
Like what purpose?
that's what I think too. Is like I'm like,
But somebody invented religion and was like, "Oh, we can profit off of this shit."
yeah, but look
to
like,
keep people in order.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like, it's crazy thinking about like humans, bro, because like the reproductive stuff, like who, like you just think like like who invented this, or like how we like this,
Did you ever get to listen to that podcast I told y'all to? Fuck no.
I forgot about that.
What's
My
it called?
fault. He sent it
His
to
name
us.
is Mateus de Stefano.
I'll listen to it tomorrow.
Does he even speak English?
Yes, he
Sure.
does, but he has a heavy accent.
I was on the drink and the
I believe that's Russian.
What the fuck?
He's not Russian.
drinking the water and the taste of the nasty.
You're gonna need to cancel John. Nah, but like, I mean,
Yeah, it's just thinking about that's crazy stuff.
you know what's crazy though?
What?
The next like smartest creature is a fucking killer whale. No, a dolphin. It's a dolphin.
Really?
Yes.
I thought it was monkey.
After humans or what?
Yeah, dolphins are fucking dude. Dolphins have their own language. They speak in their own language. Like, and we've recorded it with like
Wouldn't any creature living speaking each other have their own?
No,
language?
I don't think
Like
so.
dogs,
like
Like dogs barking.
Like,
at
bro,
each
they have,
other,
like,
birds
yeah,
chirping,
but I don't-
like,
but-
that's their
but I
own
don't think
language.
they don't.
Dogs
Like,
aren't talking when they bark. They're
They're
making a vocal
communicating
noise.
somehow, dude. Why would they
bro,
also
there's
be
no way they're just
barking
like
back and
they
forth?
bark at each other and be like, "How's your day? Oh, good. Oh,
How
okay,
would you
cool."
know?
Yeah, you never know.
Dude, they did that with cats. Like there was a
So why don't monkeys talk?
Who?
Monkeys.
no, there's gorillas.
They know sign
There's
language.
gorillas that know sign language.
Yeah, but why don't they
but
speak?
they don't have what we have to
a voice
talk.
box?
Like what we have to talk. Just like cats, they have a special, layer in their eye so they can see at night. They're nocturnal. Like it's just they're just like it's genetics, but like with dogs, there's just a vocal noise that they're making. Like I'm sure they're not talking to each other. They might know that the barking is a sign of aggression or
It depends how they
like,
bark.
oh, this guy knows I'm here. He's a dog. I'm bark back. What's up, dude? Like, but they're not talking to each other.
The dog knows I'm here.
Yeah, they've recorded with like their things, whatever, and they receive that dolphins like speak to each other in like higher or lower frequencies, like the different like languages and shit. It's crazy. Like they have their own dialect, bro.
It's crazy.
They're smart.
Yeah, just like
Dolphins are smart.
Like imagine like people that speak Spanish and all that. They're from different places and they're humans, but they made their own shit. Like, but they're humans. They made a language and you can learn it, but you can't learn dolphin.
And
'Cause
dolphins
you're not a
like
fucking dolphin.
they have like emotions and they get attached. Like they get attached and they get jealous and they show their emotions. It's crazy like how advanced they are.
Monkeys do that too. Like monkeys can show like human type signs of like hate or mad or like sympathy, love.
It's crazy
all
that they
shit.
know sign language though, because they're communicating in our language, bro.
Yeah, I feel like in 100 years we're gonna have monkeys being able to talk like with a machine or something.
So do y'all believe in evolution?
No.
You don't?
So why you just said you're gonna think monkeys are gonna evolve to talk, and
No,
then you don't
I
believe in
said-
evolution?
I said humans are going to fucking develop a machine so monkeys can talk. Monkeys aren't just gonna pull up and be like, "Yo, I can talk."
No, they don't. Evolution takes thousands of years. It takes a long time.
I'm saying in 100
to
years,
develop.
we're gonna be able to develop something to be able to know what monkeys are saying, like trying to say or whatever.
Bro, there's evolution like going on, bro. You don't believe in evolution?
No.
Do you believe in evolution? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there's scientific, yeah, but you know how like they say like it like contradicts the Bible or something like that.
Yeah, because
crazy,
yeah.
Okay, what's the difference between evolution and adaptation?
Adaptation is just you adapt to
You
your
can
habitat.
adapt to something,
Yeah,
or you can evolve.
But evolving is changing your genetics.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we can't do that. But I'm pretty sure we
Dude,
can
yes.
adapt to something.
What didn't we start off like a fish or a tadpole or something like that?
I mean, that's what evolution believes. And then like the mermaid thing, like they believe that a set of monkeys went into the ocean, right? Like this is like the mermaid, like the belief of how mermaids were, that some monkeys, they broke away from the thing, whatever, right? The very first monkeys, and they went into the ocean, and they evolved to just stay in the ocean. And the more that they evolved, they became mermaids, and then some of like the mermaids came onto land or whatever, and that's where we evolved to. But that's like the evolution of like mermaids and shit. Like that's what they believe. But I mean, I don't know where we started.
It's crazy.
I just feel like we could adapt, but I don't think, because you know how like people adapted to the cold. You know that guy that can just swim in cold water.
Oh, yeah.
So
because he adapted to cold water, but he didn't turn into a fucking
okay.
fish.
So what do you think about the pancreas then?
The pancreas.
It serves nothing to our body. You could literally get it taken out. Like it serves no purpose. I think it's the pancreas. I'm pretty sure. I think it's the pancreas. But they believe it had to do with something with humans before, like us in the past, that it served a purpose. But then we evolved past that and we don't need it no more.
Doesn't the pancreas clean your blood?
I don't know if it's the pancreas or it's the spleen. I don't remember which one it was.
Gallbladder? You don't have to live without your gallbladder because I don't have mine.
I don't remember, but it's
yeah. You don't need your appendix either.
well, I don't know, but like I don't remember what body part, but we don't use it. Like there's no purpose for it, and it's believed that we evolved and we don't need it no more. That we used to, or something like that.
What do you think?
Now.
I don't know.
Think about like. I guess.
Okay,
like, what do
okay.
you need? Like, what do humans have nails for? What do you need these for?
To scratch.
That's another thing, like with the mermaid thing,
Scratch.
like it shows like like that documentary. It shows like why, like certain reasons why they believe that like we're our ancestors are mermaids too, is because if you go like that with your hand, we have webs right here where our fingers go, and that helps you swim, right? But no other mammal species has this. Like monkeys don't have it. So if we plainly if we plainly evolved from monkeys, why do we have it and monkeys don't? We should have the same hands. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they try to say like mermaids. But like, yeah, everything I believe serves a purpose. So I don't know.
Ducks have webbed feet.
Yeah, but that's because they swim.
Yeah, they go in the
That makes
water.
more sense, honestly.
Yeah, but like
Coming from the water.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It helped us swim. I mean, I don't know, but evolution is just crazy. Like when you start thinking about it.
Hell yeah.
Like, I mean, I believe in evolution. I believe that we do evolve over a period of time.
Do you? True.
Yeah.
so you're thinking like 300 years humans are gonna look different?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know about 300 years, maybe longer, because evolution takes a long time.
So why is it that like you look? I don't think this has to do anything with it, but like have y'all noticed like I seen like a meme where it's like seniors like in the 80s, they look older, and you look at seniors now, they look like they're 14.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it because they're having them young, or like what?
Nah, I don't know.
Like
why.
if you look at a senior, like a high school senior, like in the 80s, they look older. They look like real tall, older.
Like kids are advancing way faster.
Yeah, and then like you look at a senior
Than what we
now,
did.
and they look really young compared to like they look like they're.
I understand what you're saying.
That could have been the school system back then.
What? They're
It's
still
like-
17.
Yeah, but people, I don't know.
Like a 17-year-old in the 80s compared to a 17-year-old right now.
You dead, Tay. You were so confident in it.
You say like they're older or what? Like they failed?
Yeah, like
grades?
no, maybe the grades were completely fucking different. Like you started at a whole
No,
different
but there's
age.
the same age.
Yeah, they're 17 in high school.
I know what you're saying, though.
But you can see like both aspects of that. Because I mean, you see kids now. I mean, they're like 15, they're like 6'4". Right?
Exactly,
So
exactly.
It's like two different ways to look at it.
That's true.
And then like giants too. Giants were a thing. You know, they've discovered bones and stuff. And I mean, there's no more giants. Like evolution, baby.
Still giant people out here.
I mean, not
footers.
Yeah, but not giants like 12 feet, 15 feet.
Man, that's a freaking
It's a titan.
That's a titan right there. 3-meter titan
Fuck
right there.
that. Fuck that show.
A 3-meter titan.
Fuck Attack on Titan. Attack on
I saw a
titties.
stupid video.
No, I'm just kidding. I talked to Jonathan today. I started it again.
You did?
I'm in season 2.
That's what's up. Well, I got season 4 if you ever want to watch it. Oh, actually, I got season. Oh, you're in season 2 now.
I got Hulu, boy.
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
I saw a meme, somebody playing Elden Ring, and there was like big ass people on there, and he's like, "Oh, these are titans." He's like, "Let me see what I can do," and like he goes over and hits one of them, and it shows him 5 seconds later he's getting chased by like a group of 5 of them.
Bro.
He's running away on his horse. He's like, "Yo, somebody help!" He's getting chased by like 5 of these tall ass things.
Crazy.
And yeah, it's on Elden Ring. The game looks fun.
Well, I think we should go ahead and end it. It's a long one.
Yeah.
But we could talk more about this later. I mean, there's a lot more. That was a pretty good one. I want to talk about more of it. But already, we're gonna see you next time.
Next week, boy.
Hopefully,
Back in the cut.
back in.
Out of here.
Later. You want to help me press that? Ready? Go.
I can't stop. We could see clearly now.